this quick, but we just wanted to take the time tonight to say thank you so much, everyone, for being here. To think that we announced this event 44 days ago and now we're sitting here in a sold-out crowd is totally insane. And it says so much about all of you in this room, the outpouring of support and love. It's people like you that keep Corey's spirit alive and allow us to do amazing events like this. So when we sat down as a foundation, we knew exactly what we wanted to do for this event. You know, Corey's personality, he's so dynamic. We wanted this event to resemble his giant personality and his love for life and for people. And guys, tonight, we nailed it! Literally nailed it. I mean, to have David Nail, Dalton and the Sheriffs, all of Corey's favorite people in one room, you know, hanging out, listening to country music, drinking beers, chugging beers, snorkeling, whatever. Corey's loving this event, I can tell you that. But we hope all of you came here tonight and reconnected with old friends. We hope you met new friends and hopefully you'll stay in touch with them because that's who Corey was and that's what this event is about. Corey introduced so many of us in this room together. It's only fitting that we continue to get together in small, intimate groups of 700.
I literally hate when someone says, oh, that's a tough act to follow, but that was pretty good. I wasn't expecting that out of my sister, so that was awesome. No, I'm kidding. I'll keep this very short. You know, a lot of us benefited, especially Casey and I, for having Corey as a brother. He was one of the best guys in the entire world, but you know, he benefited from having you all as friends too, as well, just as much. And we've got guys here. A guy who bought my dad's company heard about this party 4 hours ago and decided to get on a plane and show up. And you know, it's amazing to be surrounded with people like that. You know. We got another guy who Arthur Demoulas single-handedly wrote a check for $250,000 to this event tonight. The point of this is to raise money and do good by others, and but again, like Casey said, more importantly, it's Corey's whole thing was connections and bringing people together, and I absolutely feel his presence here tonight. So I can't thank you all enough for coming. I got, you know, people who didn't really know Corey that well come up to me and saying, hey, I never met your brother, but I feel like I know him after meeting you guys. So I'm truly blessed to have friends like this, and I know all of us up here on the stage feel the exact same way. So thank you so much, and God bless all of you for showing up
today. So really quickly, we want to let you guys know the Corey C. Griffin Foundation. This is the way that we are together collectively in this room and outside this room, going to keep Corey's name alive and front and center and continue his legacy and continue all the amazing things that Corey was doing when he was with us. And he continues to be through what we're going through in the foundation. One of the initiatives of the foundation, and one thing I should mention, what an unbelievable response to what's happened. So many different causes started in Corey's name, and the hope is through this foundation we can unite those causes under one umbrella and really direct the support in a very calculated way. At Children's Hospital, there is a need for long-term housing for families of pediatric patients, kids who are very sick, who come from all parts of the world, who, for their families to try to live in a hotel in Boston for 2 weeks would completely bankrupt them, and it's economically impossible. So what the Corey Griffin House at Children's Hospital will be is long-term housing for the families of pediatric patients, and that's one of the main causes of this foundation.
initiatives is the Corey C. Griffin Head Trauma Research Fund at Boston Children's Hospital. And we want to thank Dr. Meehan and his team for all the work that they've done so far. And Dr. Meehan's here tonight. I don't know if you've seen him. He's looking very country western. He's got a sick hat on. It looks good. And in conjunction with that, we have the Corey C. Griffin NHL Pro-Am Alumni Tournament, which this past year raised over $900,000 for the Head Trauma Research Fund. So it was an incredible cause, and we thank you all for your help and support, and ask for your continued love and attention.
Lastly, we're really excited about this one too. We have endowed a scholarship in Corey's name at the St. John Paul II Catholic School in Dorchester. So this is going to be an annual permanent scholarship that'll go to a young person who really embodies all of Corey's characteristics and his character, which we all know well, and so that's something we're excited about. We also wanted to mention, 10 years ago, Corey helped a few guys start a really great event, the Boston Winter Ball. And those guys, so starting last year, those guys have decided to dedicate the Winter Ball to the Corey C. Griffin Foundation. They're our biggest supporter. We want to introduce Mike Hofstetler, Mike Capos, and Alex Payne. Talk a little bit about the Winter Ball and all they've done for the Corey C. Griffin Foundation.
Hello, Corey Fest. Let's give that another try. Hello, Corey Fest! Gonna take one more go at that, because I think we could do a lot better. Hello, Corey Fest! Yeah, baby! All right, I want to start off. I really want to say thank you to Mikey and Casey Griffin. Can we get a huge round of applause? Congratulations on an amazing tribute, an amazing night. These guys to my left, they had a ton to do with what's going on tonight. So let's get a huge round of applause too for Anthony Aiello, for Tommy Greeley, for Mike Greeley. These guys are amazing. It doesn't happen without these guys. Before we get into the thing that we're gonna say, I want to raise a glass to the guy that we owe the biggest thank you to, and that's Corey Griffin. Corey, we're all here, and the Boston Winter Ball exists, and the success that we had last year was all a result of what Corey did and the example that he set for all of us. So let's raise a glass for Corey Griffin, and let's hear it for Corey. Get loud! You guys get louder than that! So the nice segue, we have one more group to thank before we start bringing this check on, which I think we can start bringing the check. Just don't turn it around yet. The last group that we have to thank, Corey had a lot of friends. A lot of people that loved him, that he loved. So we had a 42-person Boston Winter Ball committee that busted their butts to raise a ton of money in Corey's name and for his cause, which is by far, in my opinion, the best charity in the entire city, probably the entire country. So let's hear it for the Boston Winter Ball Committee. Ton of money for the Corey C. Griffin Foundation. Before we turn it. There was a big back and forth with Jen Beal from KMC Productions about the size of this check. She said, "Oh, I'm thinking it's gonna be 1 foot by 3 feet." Capo said, "Are you kidding me?" She goes, "How about 2 by 4? Warming up, Jen. What did we end up with? 4 by 6. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a 4 by 6 check for $750,000 to the Corey C. Griffin Foundation! listen, it's big in stature, but next year at the Boston Winter Ball, we're gonna put $2 million on this check. With your help, on February 20th of next year, you're all coming to the Boston Winter Ball, and we're gonna raise a ton of money. Let's hear it.
His favorite toast, so we're gonna do it here tonight. So raise your glass. There are tall ships and small ships, and ships that sail the sea. But the best ships are friendships. Forever may they be.
So, a bunch of hockey nuts, and I tried my time to be a musician, and I actually picked up trumpet in the 2nd grade. And 2 weeks after trumpet class, my trumpet instructor left a voicemail on my family's inbox and said, "Hey, Mike really needs to choose between his hockey stick and his trumpet." So I never could cut it, but I have all the respect in the world for this kid. Again, we all played sports here, but it takes more balls than anything to come up here and sing. This kid, Nolan Donato, is like a second brother to me. He is an absolute stud. And honestly, 3 or 4 times we've tapped him with absolutely no preparation and said, "Hey, will you sing us a song? Can you come over?" He sang at Corey's funeral, and it was one of the most emotional things ever, but we're gonna ask him to sing another song tonight. But again, thank you all for doing this, and God bless all of you. This is Nolan Donato, Scituate native. Let's hear it.
But I'm stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? She said you're a random man, and you ain't ever gonna change. You got a gypsy soul to blame, and you were born for leaving. At a truck stop diner just outside of Lake. The night is black as the coffee he was drinking, and in the waitress' eyes he sees the same old light is shining. He thinks of Colorado and the girl he left behind him. He said, "I want to see you again, but I'm stuck in colder weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then?" She said, "You're a random man, and you ain't ever gonna change. You got a gypsy soul to blame, and you were born for leaving. Born for leaving. Well, it's a winding road when you're in the lost and found. You're a lover, I'm a runner, and we go round and round. And I love you, but I need you. I don't want you, but I need you. You know it's Can